Here at the Australian Open in Melbourne, a great day for the British. I'm here with old friend and colleague Steve Flink, tennischannel.com. So the Brits are doing as well as the Italians at the US Open last year.
Amazing. You had, of course, the Roberta Vinci final against Panetta. Panetta winning it, her farewell Grand Slam event. Now we've got Konta in the semis, Jamie Murray in the doubles semis, and most importantly, Andy Murray in the semifinal of the singles. Murray, 4 times previously in the finals, comes back to the semifinal round with an impressive 4-set win over David Ferrer today. A clear-cut triumph for him in the end after they split the first 2 sets.
So Murray always plays well at the Australian Open. He can go to his 5th final. And Ivan Izevich says, I don't believe that Federer and Djokovic should be considered already a final. It's a semi-final, and then see what happens afterwards.
And both Djokovic and Federer would be completely in agreement with Ivan Izevich. They're 2 great professionals, 2 of the ultimate professionals, and they will not assume, whichever one wins, that the title is belonging to them. They know that they'll have a tough final no matter who they play, whether it's Murray or Raonic, Monfils. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, and what do you think? They will play at night, and there's lower surface, which could favor Djokovic, but at the same time will not be so sunny, so hot day that could have been, a disadvantage for Federer. So what do you think?
I think they both can play in any conditions. I do think that Federer would prefer hot conditions like he had in Cincinnati last summer when he beat Djokovic in straight sets in the final, because it helps his serve and he can get through service games more quickly. And when we look at the US Open, the 4-set win for Djokovic, it was cool, it was in the evening, it seemed more conducive to Djokovic's play. But they're both going to fight hard no matter what, and it isn't as if it's a big disadvantage for Federer to play it in the evening under cooler conditions.
Well, Goran Ioannidis says that the only one who can beat Djokovic is a robot which is created with another Djokovic. I mean, he can lose only to Djokovic. He says when he is at his best, nobody can beat him.
I agree with that. I do agree with him on that. Djokovic right now is obviously at the absolute peak of his powers, has been since the start of 2015, and he's now trying to win his 4th Grand Slam event in the last 5. And obviously he is the favorite. And Ivan Izevich, who can be known as something of a crazy man, is making a lot of sense when he says that.
All right. Then what about the women's, the ladies? Just very quickly, Azarenka lost, and I didn't expect that versus Kerber.
No, 5-2, 40-love in the second set. She squandered both the serve for the set twice, squandered 5 or 6 set points. That's so unlike her. Had she gone to a 3rd set, I think it would have been her match, and she might have gone on to win the title. She was clearly disconcerted after that loss.
All right, it's all for today. Thanks a lot to Steve Flink, and see you tomorrow from Melbourne at the Australian Open.